entering into a relationship, you already have to be happy. Because if you enter into a relationship where you're not happy, it's not going to be a very healthy relationship if you're not healed from your past traumas. So going into a relationship when you're healthy and have happiness already, that happiness that you have already is going to continue on when you break up, or if you break up. If there's ever a circumstance where this relationship doesn't work out, you'll still be happy after the relationship. Or should I say, yes, it's going to be hard breaking up, and going through the emotions of that. But when you get into a relationship and you're already broken, you're going to hurt worse when you break up, because that's brokenness on top of brokenness. When, it's a lot easier to heal from something when you were happy in the first place. So when you're happy in the first place and then you get into a relationship and you happen to break up, you're not going to lose that happiness that you had with yourself, because that happiness that you have with yourself is endless and it's unconditional, and it's real love within yourself. And what I've noticed is that when one gets into a relationship and they're already unhealed or unhappy, is they rely on the other person for happiness, and they rely on the other person for validation, and they don't already have that within themselves, or they didn't already have that within themselves when starting the relationship. Regarding the fact, yes, we do have all these things within us, we just haven't. Sometimes when you're broken and you're in a relationship, you haven't awakened that yet. And so that's why it's important to awaken that side of you before going into a relationship. You have to love yourself. You have to be happy already. And being in a relationship is looking for an additional happiness. Now, if you are broken and you go into a relationship, that they're your source of happiness, and that's not okay. It's not okay for someone to be your source of happiness, but it is okay for someone to be an additional happiness to your life. And really, that's what it's all about, is having just a person in your life, a partner that is going to fulfill you, as in like an additional fulfillment, because you already, before going into the relationship, have been fulfilled within yourself, have been loved by yourself unconditionally, and you know how to treat yourself. And so if someone is not treating you the way you deserve when going into a relationship, you can actually see that and realize that, because when you are broken and you go into the relationship, you don't know what unconditional love is. You don't know, you don't see those flags popping up, those red flags popping up. You don't see that they're actually mistreating you when you're broken. And so, like, when you're broken, then you hold on to those things. If you love them more, then they'll love you back. But that's not how it works. Is you have to love yourself enough. And once you love yourself enough, you will walk away from something that no longer serves you. And so if the person in your life is not giving you added happiness from the happiness that you already have, and you're not getting treated right, you need to leave. And it's very important. You need to focus on after that breakup, you need to focus on loving yourself and giving yourself what you need, so that the next time that you do want to go into a relationship, you already know what unconditional love is. You already know how to treat yourself, and you will expect nothing less. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.